everyone, welcome back to another VOS video, and today we're going to talk about the Tampa Bay Lightnings. So, the Tampa Bay Lightnings this year unfortunately lost to the Colorado Avalanche. However, the Tampa Bay Lightning still has an interesting story to talk about. The Tampa Bay has won 11 straight postseason series, including defeating the Montreal Canadiens in 5 games in the 2021 Cup Final and the Dallas Stars in 6 games in the 2020 Final. The Lightnings are 12-5 in the Stanley Cup playoffs and 7-1 at home. They defeated the Toronto Maple Leafs in 7 games in the first round and swept the Florida Panthers in the second round before defeating the Rangers in the conference final. Tampa Bay will enter the Cup final with plenty of experience. 16 players who have played at least one game in the 2022 playoffs have won the Stanley Cup at least once with the team, and 13 who have won it each in the past 2 seasons, including the core of the forwards Steven Stamkos, Nikita Kucherov, Braden Point, Alexander Killorn, Andrei Palat, Victor Hedman, Ryan McDowell, and Andrei Vasilevsky. Here are some of the highlights for the Lightnings on their road to the Stanley Cup final. So for the best moments, we have Game 6 against the Rangers in the Eastern Conference Final. It certainly didn't seem like the Lightnings would have a chance to win the series in 6 games after getting outscored 9-4 the first 2 games, both losses. However, they rebounded and allowed for the next 3 to take the 3-2 series lead. In Game 6 on Saturday, Stamkos scored twice and Vasilevsky saved 20 out of the 21 shots to send the Lightning to the Stanley Cup Final for the 3rd straight season. For the turning point, we have Game 3 against the Rangers in the Eastern Conference Final. The Lightnings were trailing 2-0 in the second period of Game 3 at home and in danger of going down 3-0 in the series. But goals by Kucherov in the second and Stamkos in the third tied it up before Palat became the hero, scoring the game-winning goal with 42 seconds left to give the Lightnings a 3-2 win and get them back in the series. They haven't lost since until the Stanley Cup Final. So the best moves made was acquiring Nicholas Paul and Brandon Hagel. The 2 death forwards have each made an impact since being acquired prior to the NHL trade deadline. Paul, who was acquired from the Ottawa Senators on March 20, has 7 points, 3 goals, 4 assists in the postseason and has played more shorthanded time per game, 309, than any Lightning forward. He also leads Tampa Bay forwards in blocked shots, which is 18. Hagel was acquired from the Chicago Blackhawks on March 18th and has 5 points, 2 goals, 3 assists in the playoffs. One of his goals was the game winner and the other one was the empty net goal that helped seal the Game 5 win against the Rangers. He also played a key role in the Lightning limiting the Rangers' top line in the conference final. The best move not made was not rushing Braden Point back from injury. The forward sustained a lower body injury in Game 7 of the first round against the Maple Leafs and hasn't played since, missing 10 games. Tampa Bay has gone 8-2 in those games and is expected to get their playmaker back for the Cup final as he was close to playing Game 6 against the Rangers, which we eventually see that he did. So the Point led the playoffs in goals in each of the past 2 postseasons with 14 and will be a welcome addition to Lightning offense. The signature win in the regular season is the February 26th game against the Nashville Predators. The 2022 Navy Federal Credit Union Stadium Series, Tampa Bay had won 3 straight games entering its first regular season outdoor game against the Predators at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. As has been the case in the past few seasons, Lightning didn't let the big stage rattle them. Trailing 1-0 after the first period, Point and Kucherov scored in the second for a 2-1 lead, and Stamkos scored the third. Vasilevsky made 26 saves in the 3-2 victory. The signature win in the playoffs is Game 6 against the Maple Leafs in the Eastern Conference Final first round. The Lightnings needed a win in Game 6 of the first round against the Maple Leafs to keep their season alive. They got out to a 2-0 lead before Toronto scored 3 times in the second period to take the 3-2 lead. Kucherov scored midway through the third to tie it before Point scored at 18:04 in overtime to even the series. The Lightnings would win Game 7 in Toronto 2-1 to advance to the second round. The best surprise, we have Corey Perry. If you can't beat him, join them. That's what Perry did, signing in a 2-year contract on July 29th after the forward had lost the Lightning each of the past 2 seasons in the Cup Final. In 2020 with the Stars and 2021 with the Canadiens, Perry had 19 goals and 40 points in 82 games in the regular season. He scored the most goals in 2016 and 2017 and the most points since 2017-2018, which each with the Ducks. The 37-year-old had 8 points, 5 goals, 3 assists in the playoffs, including 4 on the power play, and has almost made an impact with his physical style of play. So that's what we have for the Tampa Bay Lightnings, and hope to see you soon.